We are finally done stealing this plane from Marlin Airport, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about the future of Splatoon 3. First things first, I wanted to talk about the upcoming Splatfest. Summerfest is the easy one to talk about because we know it's happening. It's in less than a week, it's in barely more than a week actually. The question for Summerfest is, what would you rather have an entire day to yourself? A beach, a palace, or an amusement park? I know a lot of people that would say amusement park, and this choice is a little bit more complicated in Splatoon 3 in particular because of the ink colors. The ink colors, mind you, look great. I absolutely love the ink colors. I want to quickly thank Ash Binary on Twitter for showing us the ink colors ahead of time, and I'm very happy with these with most of these ink colors. I'll be linking their Twitter in the description. The ink colors this time around are based on how water feels. Only one of these actually looks like pool water, which is unfortunate. Surprise, surprise, it goes for a theme park. Either way, I want to go on theme park mainly because the pool water looks really, really good. But realistically, we're on Team Beach, and that means I'm going to be stuck with the ink color of purple. I don't dislike purple as a color. I just think in this case, it's not the greatest ink color I could be stuck with. But this is one of those times where I actually like the question more than the ink color. I'm at least glad we got the ink colors out of the way, because I discussed that before in a previous video that I didn't know what the ink colors were going to be, and I'm so glad that yellow and purple were basically confirmed. As for who's going to win, I have no clue. Odds are amusement park will win. With Contralash being added into the game, that might give the extra few points needed for Fire to start winning some Splatfests. But I have no clue how Conch Clashes are going to work. I have no idea if they're going to affect the results. Next, I want to go ahead and talk about Final Fest. Final Fest is practically confirmed now to be in August. Whether we like it or not, Final Fest will happen in August. Realistically, I could see this being the very last weekend of August, being August 30th, 31st, and September 1st. It's the perfect transition period to say goodbye to Splatoon for its final season. It just makes too much sense. It's enough time to build up hype. It's enough time to do like pre-Final Fest stuff. I have no idea what they could do for Final Fest, but please, you gotta do something big this time, Nintendo. We can't do what Final Fest has been traditionally. As for the Final Fest theme, I have no clue what is going to happen. I have no clue what the theme is going to be. The only bit of details that we have is that one squid with all three idol parties on their bag. If the theme is all the idols, and specifically all the idols against each other, then I will absolutely be repping all three teams with a primary focus on Deep Cut. Let's talk about Beyond Final Fest, because that's kind of important. Beyond Final Fest is very, very important to discuss, and I want to have a sane discussion on this because I get the copium for third kits is extremely high. That does not mean we're getting third kits, though. Likewise, the weapon count in Splatoon 3 is 143 weapons total in the game. This means currently we have 4 more weapons than we did in Splatoon 2. But I could see the disappointment being there, as a lot of the weapons we have in Splatoon 3 are definitely missed potential, don't synergize with our kits, and really are asking for a functional kit rather than no functional kit. But I'm not going to assume that we're going to get third kits at all. I think that is a bad assumption to make, and it sets us up for failure, and it sets us up for disappointment more than we want to admit. Next, let's talk about content that comes after Final Fest. There's no way the next update is going to be the last one. Honestly, I'm assuming that they're probably going to release Tricolor and Splatfest battles into private battles, which is huge. We need this. I want to actually run a Tricolor tournament at some point. That'd be awesome. Please give us Tricolor support for private battles, pretty please. And I'm honestly struggling to think of anything else that can come in a final in a final goodbye update. Realistically, do I expect the upcoming Final Fest to be the end, and I mean the absolute end for Splatoon 3? Realistically, no. If they're gonna do Splatoon 4, then it's probably gonna take a while. We have to let Splatoon 3 calm down, and I'm wholly expecting that we have at least a Splatfest extension. We're not done with Splatfest yet after Final Fest. They're gonna pull what they did in Splatoon 2, so they keep people engaged until their next release. And I think that's a fine idea. It worked very well. It worked on me when I wanted to play Splatoon 2 for the first time. I started to see, oh hey, there's a Mario Splatfest? Oh heck yeah, I'm participating in that. Sure, I love Splatfest, and I want to give more a shot. And I didn't get to play any before this one. Why not? The Mario Splatfest was a lot of fun for me. And you're alienating people that would absolutely pick up Splatoon 3 even after Final Fest is over if you were to just stop doing Splatfest until Splatoon 4. We'll see. I really do want there to be a Splatfest extension, because then why would they even bother overhauling and doing Conch Clash? I don't understand, unless they're really just preparing for the sheer amount of mirror matches that they're going to have during Final Fest, assuming it's all 3 idols, because let's face it, Off the Hook is going to be really, really popular. People are going to go to Off the Hook. It's going to be a very small population that is going to go to Squid Sisters and Deep Cut, especially Deep Cut. That is assuming Final Fest is based on all 3 idols. I hope it's not. Like, I really hope it's a different question, but each idol team represents whatever part of that question is on 3 sides, and you get unique music based on that. I think that would be amazing. Please, give me this option. It would be so cool. It would be so awesome. That's pretty much it in terms of future updates and whatnot. I realistically can't expect that much in the coming days. I wholly expect Summerfest to be really, really fun. I don't know what they're going to do for the music. Please let the soundtrack be a banger for Summerfest. And I have no idea how you're going to handle Final Fest, but I've already been making preparations, so it's whatever. I think I'll fare just fine regardless of what the theme is, and regardless of whether it's all idols against each other. Yeah, thank you for joining me on Jellyfish Air. I guess. I don't know. This is a weirder video because, like, I'm flying, obviously. I mean, it's never gonna be... I'm never gonna be doing a video like this very often. But I really do love flying. I think, like, flying chats are perfectly okay. But, yeah. I'll see y'all for Summerfest.